the ground to the clouds, I'm living this flight. Dad on duty, coffee brewed just right. Jet set mornings, family nights. Come right along, it's a sky high life. Oh, take off with Alex, let's go.
Welcome to Take Off with Alex. My name's Alex. I'm a flight attendant for a major U.S. carrier. We're getting ready to go to work. It is Monday. Flight is at 8:05 p.m., which is fantastic. It is normally an actually 2 hours to 2.5 hours earlier. So, I'm pumped. We're on reserve. We're on the junior reserve, which is yucky, but we're on the AM. So I'm hoping I'll get assigned a tripper that I can self-assign. We can assign anything that reports before 6 a.m. So in Baltimore, we only have trips that start at 5. So it's a little less than other bases, but we make it work. And for that, I am grateful. So 3 days of reserve, then I come home and I work at my wife's daycare. And so she can do some other business events. She helps women track their cycle and is doing some work with Woman Up here in Charleston. Just doing some networking. So that's cool. Yeah. Staying at a hotel tonight. We'll see what happens. I'm like number 28 on the list. There are like 2 other people below me. So really trying to self-assign a trip. It's not working out so far. There has to be more than 10 trips in there. And right now there's only 10. So I tried to self-assign 1 trip. Didn't get it. So here we are. Let's go to work.
Travel tips and behind the row. Wheels up, let the good vibes flow. Take off with Alex, your window seat show. Woo! From the ground to the clouds, I'm living this flight. Dad on duty, coffee brewed just right. Jet set mornings, family nights. Come right along, it's a sky high life.
Well, it's day 1. I was able to self-assign a trip. We're off to Dallas Love Field this morning, then on to Midland, Texas, back to Dallas, and then we overnight in Lubbock. This is my first time in Lubbock, so it's kind of exciting. I've already been looking up a coffee shop. Comes highly rated, so that's good. Lots of stuff around the hotel. Hopefully get a workout in, about a 14-hour overnight. So hopefully we don't run into any storms and it's not too bad. 4 legs today, 4 legs tomorrow, 3 legs the last day. Today's an 11-hour day. I think it goes 8-hour day and then a 7-hour day. So I'm glad I was able to self-assign a trip, especially on our junior reserve. And we'll see what happens. Really grateful for the new contract changes that allow me to self-assign. Let's see what happens. I'm tired. It was an 11-hour duty day and I am feeling it. I got 4 hours of sleep last night. Went to bed around 11:30. The hotel van They had kind of an emergency occur at the hotel, had to kick some people out. And when I called to be picked up by the shuttle, they forgot to call the shuttle because right after I called, they were dealing with that. So, it's fine. So I got to the hotel an hour late, all that to say, which is fine, whatever. Had a 5:35 report, did 4 legs, went Baltimore to Dallas, and then did some Texas hopping. I'm currently in Lubbock, Texas. Yeah, so I'm going to a coffee shop. It is almost 4:15. Have a mild headache. I did not drink enough caffeine today, but it was really hot. I was supposed to have some of my iced coffee protein, and I was gonna have it on my second flight, and then it was bumpy. There was a lot of weather. We actually sat in Dallas for a little while before they'd let us go. We ended up being an hour late into Midland, went back to Dallas, swapped planes, and came over to Lubbock. We ended up leaving like 15 minutes late. Made it here probably 2 minutes late, so I will not complain about that. 13-hour overnight. We lobby back at 4:30, so it's 4:08 right now, so don't have much time. I'm probably gonna also go get me some Raisin Cane's chicken fingers because I've been craving cane sauce, and I don't know what it is, but I may just give in. So we'll check out the gym and maybe do a leg day, but arms and chest are just not a thing today because all right, with that, let's see what I find. Yogurt, have like a Chobani less sugar, vanilla, and cinnamon. Really good. We're getting ready to board leg 3 of 4. It is currently 8:51 a.m. We push at 9:30. So far it's been good. It's been bumpy. Lots of weather in Dallas. So we've gone from Dallas to Lubbock. Strike that. Lubbock to Dallas. Then we went Dallas to Lubbock, and now we're going back to Dallas. We ended up in Destin for Walton Beach, so that's really exciting. We only had 29 people on this last flight, so that was fantastic. But we've been full the rest of the day, or we are full the rest of the day. So That was our light load. We'll see what happens, but so far, not bad. Hey y'all, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Haven't even done the room tour yet. Came in, I needed to get changed. We had what was supposed to be an 8.5 hour duty day, and it actually turned out to be, what's happening? It turned out to be like a 10.5 hour duty day. We had 4 legs, went from Lubbock to Dallas, Dallas to Lubbock, Lubbock to Dallas again. It's been raining and storming like it does in June. And we ended up on a ground hold for an hour with passengers on board, door closed, in Dallas, waiting to come to Destin. Then once we finally got into the air, what happened? Our flight was only supposed to be like an hour and a half, and it became an hour, 2 hours. So we're supposed to get here at like 1:30. We ended up here at like 3. We're here. I am pouring some meatballs into my other pot. I carry metal bowls from Amazon. A lot of people will like ask hotels for microwaves. Microwaves are terrible for your food. Look into it. It's not good. So I carry a warmer. I actually used this warmer when I was teaching. It's called a Hot Logic. Takes anywhere from 30 minutes to like an hour, hour and a half to warm up food. I just set it and forget it. We're at the beach. I'm gonna go take a walk on the beach. I saved my beer that I have in my bag for today. It is a maple barrel stout from Kentucky. So freaking delicious. So freaking delicious. It's a little pricey. It's so good. So I cannot wait. It's needed. Had some chicken salad on the airplane and a variety of other things, but I'm hungry. I need caffeine. Probably not a beer, but that's fine. Here we go. So now we can set it and forget it. So once we finally got out on the tarmac and we're just sitting for a while, we had 5 babies on this flight to wherever I am, Fort Walton Beach. It was rough. They were in a hard time. Luckily, the captain was really chill and was like, if people need to get up, like, no worries, no need to call me. But the babies were struggling. So, supported the parents best we could. Got up in the air. It was wicked bumpy. Stayed seated for a while. Eventually served. And then it was bumpy, honestly. It was getting borderline sit weather, but we had to get those people their drinks. They've been sitting for so long. So what was supposed to be, 2 hours max on a plane ended up really being like 3.5. Yuck. Yeah. Oh my God, so good. All right, let's go take a walk on the beach. Y'all, we made it to Charleston. It was not a bad day, 7 hours. We actually stuck pretty much to schedule. We, I don't know what we did. Destin to Nashville, Nashville to Savannah. I got a coffee in Nashville in the D concourse. I'll put a picture right here. And I got the Nutella latte. It was actually really good. So that was impressive. And it looked like they made their own syrup. Not sure. It was in a squeezable jar. Jar is not the right thing either, but that's fine. Then we did Savannah, Baltimore. Savannah, Baltimore, there was a supervisor on board, and I was looking at my iPad and also looking at my phone trying to check the flight, and they did remind me that I'm not supposed to be on my phone. So, well deserved. No, just checking the seats, but it's okay. Not a big deal, but a little unfortunate because I did everything else well, as we would expect. But it's fine. 'Tis life. Can't always be perfect. Sat in the airport for a few hours. Got in at like 2:10. My flight was at 5:40. It was a few minutes late. Coming in from Chicago O'Hare. Got here. And now I'm just waiting for the employee shuttle. Go home. I work at the daycare all day tomorrow. My wife has some things to do. And we protest this weekend. So pumped about that. It's gonna be a good weekend. I'm happy to be home. I'm happy to be off for more than 2 days. We'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. Have a great week.